Okay, here we go. I am in my cargo van, my dream car. I love driving this thing. There's a story behind that. There are many stories behind what I'm announcing now. And I thought, I was preparing in my mind for this video. I'm going to have everything set up nicely with this camera equipment I have. But then I just got the inspiration to say what I'm going to say now. For some reason, a lot of people who do this a lot record these videos in their car. Is it the acoustics? I know nothing about any of this. And so the thing I was thinking about on the way over is, what is the origin of the origin story? How far back does it go? So it goes back pretty far, but I think I'll save those stories for another time and start in the middle as much as I can. My name is Beth Massa. I'm a female founder. I have struggled, as all female founders do, to raise the money I need to grow my business as quickly as I want to, as the world needs me to. I've gotten so much coaching over the years, and yes, it's been years. Beth, you have an impact company. Put activist Beth aside. Beth, you have to be the professional. You have to really, really memorize your numbers. You've got to get the numbers down. You've got to do this. You've got to do that. None of it has worked for me. None of it makes any difference. And so I've decided now that this is the moment where I am going to be unfiltered, unhinged, uninhibited, unleashed. I'm going to say what I want to say, how I want to say it, when I want to say it, and I am inviting all of you to do the same. That's what this is for. All right, so here's the story. I was at what we call in the Netherlands a kringloopwinkel, which is a charity shop, or in the US like Red Cross, just a place where you donate goods. And I was dropping off some goods. And in the corner of my eye, in the clothing section, I see this t-shirt. And it's in the women's section, and the t-shirt says, "Need money, not friends." And it just made me laugh out loud. And I kept looking at this shirt, and I kept looking at the shirt, and then I bought the shirt because I hope that the woman who donated that shirt to the charity shop got her money and didn't need that shirt anymore. And so after yet another day of being rejected by VCs, you're too early, you're too early, you're too early, I wore that shirt and I posted my frustrations on social media and said, I'm done. I'm going dark. And I have to figure out a new way to get the money I need for my startup. My beautiful, wonderful, genius, necessary, profitable startup. And that post pretty much went viral by my standards. It got tens of thousands of views, hundreds of likes, but more importantly, I had dozens and dozens of women, and I mean dozens and dozens of women, contacting me privately saying, "Oh my God, I want one of those shirts. We need to start a movement." And every time I wear that shirt, I get the same reaction. So I guess we're starting a movement. And so here's the idea. It could not be more simple. Pretty soon, I'm throwing up a really quickie website. We're going to take pre-orders for women who want the shirt. I'm working on the sourcing right now, but I can commit to you that it will be sustainable. Most likely it's going to be hemp, possibly organic cotton, but from what I understand, hemp is more sustainable. I have a woman in my corner who is an expert in fashion supplying, so she's going to help me with this. We're going to sell this shirt. It's probably going to be around 35 euros for the shirt. And the first thing I'm going to do when this is successful is I'm going to pay myself out of it a little bit. I have put a lot of work into this. It's a way for me to fund my own company. But if this takes off the way that I think that it could, I'm going to use as much of the proceeds as I can to start my own fund. And then ladies, all of you who are going through what I'm going through, you're going to get as much funding from me as I can raise. I'm going to start my own fund. The fund's going to be called Need Money, Not Friends. So here we go. I think this could be huge. I think because we all need it. We are not alone in our frustrations. And the more we talk about this out loud, the more we realize that. I'm one of those people who has a little bit of trouble controlling my impulses, and I tend to say the thing out loud first that everyone is thinking. And it's okay if you don't want to support me publicly in your frustrations. I will be the mouthpiece for this. I'll be the badly behaved woman here. And I'm doing this for myself. I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this for all of us. We're all going to do this together. Need Money, Not Friends. Get yourself a shirt. What I'm going to try and do is sort of front end bulk load all the pre-orders, and then I would love to be able to hit the button. Everyone gets their shirt all at once, and then we'll set a day where we all wear our Need Money, Not Friends shirt and talk about what we're going through right now, and start our movement. There will be lots of stories around this in all the typical communication channels, and maybe some that are a bit surprising, where we all tell our stories. I know I have so many moments that I want to share around this topic, and I know you do too. So let's get those stories out there. Let's build our own culture in our own way, on our own terms, and in our own time. Need money, not friends. Let's go.